It's all I wanna do. Dreams, they can come true. Will you accept the apology that is long overdue? Well, I question what forever is, and I know you do too. When the answer's right in front of me, believe it's all I wanna do. Trust you not to break out students to wait. I know you not. I trust you not to break out students to wait. Wanna know you not. I trust you not to break out students to wait.
All day, every day. Call us UK. And Muddy Funster in chat. Dog in the chat. The best I could this weekend. The guy leaned to the zoo. To a zoo. Of our last hurrah. School year starts in a few days, and she's been down about it, about this whole situation. Mateo. What's up, man? Can't forget about Go Boy.
Let's do it!
Yo, dog, Kenny Boucher here. Next level painting. Oh. Hitting you up. On the literal best of all days, coming to you live from that Beat Slab. Doing it again. Nearly 10 years on platform. Mateo, Go Boy, Buddy Funster, Coil Daddy, Your Dog. That's the Tolos UK up in here. The Huff. Went on early. Tried to skirt the old Florida internet, and there's also a thunderstorm like 30 minutes ago. It just ended. So doing our best. That's right, 10 years, perfect shows. Never had a technical difficulty here. One time. Yeah, we had a good weekend. Thanks for asking, Mateo. Went to Belvedere Zoo. I don't know, like down kind of close to toward Melbourne. Went to a zoo. She got to feed deers out of her little hand. Made her extremely happy. She felt a lot better. She was so anxious, just like a wreck. All this shit that went on. Going into the new school year without a job. Going in the towel, right? That's it. All this bullshit. She's been so stressed. But the deer eating out of her hand made her feel better. Then we laid on the couch and watched movies. She was really happy about that. Then my niece came over. We hung out with my niece. So, solid weekend. She's feeling better. She's got a big master's assignment due tomorrow. Big group project she's been stressing about. Yeah, I'll help with that. Technical side. But, yeah. Just figuring out what the game plan is now. Stressing out. She gets stressed. Like, my life has been 16 years of not knowing where income comes from. It's never been her. That's never been a day of her life. So, just panicking. Did a podcast last night early as well, which I think went off without a hitch. Avoided internet problems as well. That was tight. And I got the new one-step paints. Volume 2. Right here in a box. I showed up yesterday. So, you know. Pretty cool. What about you guys? Lock in. I also think I'm getting... I mean, I don't think. I know. Getting the old gout foot. So, you know. When it rains, it pours. I'm excited to jump in on those leg plates today. Can't wait to get that Defiler looking mean. I did put up some good content between yesterday and today on Patreon. A couple new PDFs. Oh, it's my dude Mo's Magic. There's some love and chat right there. Mo's Magic with that resub. How you doing, homie? Lost my train of thought. I don't know what to do with my hands. Dog sitting, this elderly dog. Rainstorms. Gout foot. Go boys, says I'm gonna watch the Battle Ready Brown. Oh yeah, that's what I put out. Yeah. So yeah, I put out a couple of new PDFs. Also a reminder that I updated the PDF collection on Patreon. Also, I put the Defiler content up today, I think that went live. So Patreon's popping right now. We're doing good. Thanks for the assist, go boy. Completely lost my train of thought. Gotta help my niece move into her new dorm this weekend. Hopefully my foot doesn't get worse. Just pulled the trickle charger off the Ranger. Fired it up yesterday and drove it around. I drove it all summer. Not with these gas prices. Even though I have a pretty good gas price hack. Like, I only ever put 20 in. So gas has only ever cost me 20. Go boy. Just two of them apart. Thanks, man. I grab this box. Oh. For monument. Let's see, where my blades at? See what this looks like. It is. Dark brown, black. Some good stuff in here. Straight up rust. Go boy, you moved your daughter into her house for her last year of undergrad. Glad you did Saturday because Sunday and yesterday were 150 degrees. Oh God. 115 degrees. So that's what it's going to be this weekend. Orlando. Post Magic. You want to try the black? Me too. That's probably what I'm secretly most excited about. It's just the utility of the one-step black. Might even try it a little bit here. Some pipes. That's Defiler. Darth Jameson, my guy. Tuning in. 77 months with that resub. Did I just throw up a sub train? Let me see if I can pull that black out. Oh, it's right there. That was magic. It's like the first one. Let's lock in. Oh my god. Just got back from Comic-Con. Yeah, fucking Wyatt went and had a blast. Shared some of his stories with us on the podcast last night. Got Matt Dinneman to sign some stuff. One Step Black, Volume 2. I'll mess with this. Shake it up. Pull this little tab off. You had to chase down Jim Lee to get him to sign X-Men 1. Garth. I think Wyatt got what is it, the Ultimate Absolute Batman or whatever signed by him? Which is not as cool as X-Men 1. All right, let's see. I'm just curious. Just ripped the new One Step. I'm curious to see what it looks like over something like these pipes right here. Just taking a small brush, and I'm just gonna smash black One Step over these joints right here. I just want to see what the result is. Just locking it for a heart pull. Rotate. A little stipple. Another small little pipe right here. Water. I like it when you have like a black speed paint. Pretty decent ass coverage. No life, thanks for the follow. This is a big ass pipe right here too. That kind of coverage ends up being. Killer. Thanks for the follow. The stipple on these little like pipe nipples. And curiosity. Big update for Space Marine 2 today, Wolfsark. What happened? That game live support? Did they add some shit? New PvP maps and new weapons. And Terminator Sorcerer Lord enemy in PvE. Nice. Yeah, that. Oh, one step black is nice. Coverage. Yeah. Like that. I'm kind of curious. What else can we do? Rinse the brush. Back to the box. Taking a look. See if there's something else in here. There's a dark brown I want to mess with. And rust. Look at the rust. Shake up the old rust. There's a salamander sword you have to farm to get. How do you farm in that game? You may have like loot. What? So I grabbed rust. My goal with this, I was looking, I've got all these little like teeth in the crab claws. So I want to see, can I just smash the rust speed paint right over the teeth? Get decent coverage. The campaign is repeatable PvE missions. Okay, I get it. The rewards. Is it like doing your dailies? Dailies and weeklies makes sense. Okay, so the new Wave 2 speed paint for one step rust. I'm using it to paint the little teeth on the claws. I'm feeling that that'll be a good base coat for like a bony tooth color. Got good coverage, good control. Not even using it as a speed paint. Just using it to quickly change these teeth from dry brush silver to kind of brown. Killer, what's up? Hodon, thanks for the follow. Alright. We're just ripping this new speed paints real quick. Let's mess around right here. Back to the black. Black one step, brand new. I don't know how many people are ripping this box today. Just showed up in the mail yesterday. The coverage on pipes and details like that. Got belly pipes done with the black. Pretty nice. Okay. Rinse that. Grab some actual one-step medium. Well, sorry. Yeah, I feel it. I play games like that. Actual medium. Because that black would be good for Space Marine black with flex joints. Oh, yeah. That's premium technical application. So this is what I'm thinking. Let's take some of this rust and one step so we can lower its overall capacity. Wyatt, I'm moving this whole show an hour. So I guess normally what, I end at 9, which is 6 for you. Okay. So 5 o'clock. I think I'm ending at 5 your time today. So we're taking that rust, lowered the opacity. We're sending it into joints. And recesses. And we'll, of course, always wash your nuts. And one steps. Plan on doing the armor plates today. Just wanted to mess with this first. And we're using extra medium to lower the overall impact of this. It's not so crazy. What else we got? Sneak in here. Let's just slap some of this on anything that looks remotely slappable. Put it right there. On that coupling. Let's catch some in here. Oop. Find some fun technical effects using one step Monument Hobby's Wave 2. I like it. Forming well. Let's take a touch of the black. Some of the one-step medium. See if we can jam some inside some of these designs on the Defiler. These glyphs. It's nice. Pretty nice. Got a little bit more. Some one step. That's good. That's good. Be right here. Got some one step black. As I'm messing with it, take some that 2 primer. Right here. I think if I take some of the one-step rust, 85 months, my man Repray, mix it with some of this nonsense. I think I can get a pretty decent bone color that based on that rust. We should be able to just take that, utilizing our theory of respect, and hit those teeth. We don't just ignore them, which obviously we want to ignore them because they're annoying. But that kind of made it easy. Go back up. Got a tooth I missed right here. I just grabbed that tooth color, which I don't even know what the fuck it is. I don't know what it means. because it was just close to me. Sniffles, heart pulls. It's right here. I'm gonna grab a little bit more that highlight. Catch those teeth with one more little bit. So simple demo of these one steps. Some technical application. Yo, Be Pray, what are you into, man? Let's take a look. So we've got these plates. I'll take a look. Remember, we airbrushed these up last week. Front claws in that 30K white situation. The rest of them are red. Kind of think definitely want to work on these. Wondering if I can work on them on the clip. Move this out of the way. We have to do something about the back. It's problematic. My man Chaotic in the house. I don't know. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to wrap. What I'm gonna do to hide it. So now we're gonna use the dark bronze. You have to. Which I always hate using a color like that over white. But I don't make the rules. Looking for my Hobo dark bronze. Yeah, boy. Oh, it's thick. It's thick. Megatron coming in with that sub. What's up, brother? If I can make this little dauntless brush do some work. Not this one. Number 3. Number 3 is good. Let's see. Let me rinse this. Try to just use different brushes. What's all? What do I have over here? Almost all beat up. I feel like this number 3 might be in good shape. Replay says bold to stake Jason's stream slot. He does 5 to 8 as well, and that's why he always raids me, right? Well, I'm demoing his bullshit. All right, let's grab dark bronze. Little one step. Let's see. Raw dogging it. No cute tricks. Just straight over that nonsense. It's a little annoying. Because of the white base coat. Which I want to keep that wet edge alive because the one step does have a tendency to dry fast. Using light brush pressure, stipples and heart pulls. Baby. Out of here. Give me a kiss. On the phone. About to go somewhere. Take a little bit more. One step. Yeah. Like claws are obnoxious.
I can say when you walk my way, I can barely breathe.
Could use the mahogany trick if you wanted.
Always seems that I cannot be saved. I keep on hurting when I notice.
But what I'm trying to focus on is like kind of the old days where I just got it done, one and done. In case I need to go back into commissions. Now these big sections I already know are going to be somewhat problematic with this little brush. We're just going to stipple and heart pull from the center. God, I hate things that are painted white. Then you start cutting trim over it. Shit is obnoxious. Dark bronze. Touch of one step. All this nonsense right here. This end. That angle. Like it did these two front claws done. All right, right here. So I'm gonna rinse, reappray. Random number. Maybe it's this one, but number 4 right here. Pick up some of this. Get a little water. Small amount of one step. Keep that nice and smooth. I don't want there to be any wet edges. Right. I know from experience painting with these metallics that you gotta be somewhat careful with big flat spots like this. With your brush pressure specifically and the direction of your stroke. Always be cognizant of stroke orientation. Okay, this is where we need to start focusing on these plane shifts. And apply dark bronze to these as well. That's going to be something you can see from the other side. Same thing right here. This run. It's a big, thick tracer. Pretty good. Rush, what's up, man? He says, Rush nonstop disruption says, as a newbie, do you always go dark colors first, light colors last? No. Most of the time, you do end up priming dark, doing your darker base coats, and then highlighting up. Yeah, that's common, especially with the airbrush. It's more of like a limitation of 32 millimeters more than like a hard rule. The bigger something is, the kind of more you can break that rule. But generally speaking, it's a pretty good rule to subscribe to. Catch that bevel. All right, so that's one of these obnoxious leg plates. Press the brush. Oh, a little piece I missed in the front right here. See, that's the vibe right there. Or a defiler. But, see, the rest of the legs will be red. Just the two big front guys will be in that free heresy motif. Brush. It's also a rule you follow when they airbrush a base coat, zenithal. When you don't, never see orcs escaping zenithal, really. The idea of a zenithal is somewhat distorted, Russ, and the fucking nomenclature of miniature painting in the recent era. People use the term mostly to describe like priming habit, you know, like highlighting from the zenith, but then you glaze or filter colors over it, like that's the slap chop system. So people kind of like distort that meaning, but it just means highlight from the top, right? Like that's all. So mostly you do, because you know, bottom down here, top here. But you know, when you look at like these panels, you'll see like highlight of the red is down here, but it's also up here on that side. See? Highlight down there, but up here. See, it's darker here, brighter here, darker here. There's no fucking rule. Do whatever you want. Light doesn't exist. But here, good old fashioned zenithal, right? What's hot? Top. These bottom. All the red legs. That's the bottom is where the highlight is. So I tend to just put it where it looks sick. Now what I wanted to look at is this is on here. What am I seeing behind it? See, so I gotta do something about all that. Can't just be like this. It's visible from the back. You want to kind of sort that out before you glue it on, because once you glue it on, it's going to be kind of a nightmare. And because we left them off, they got primed and painted separately to get that dope color. And we created a little bit extra work for ourselves. Because if it was black primer underneath there, it'd be fine. All the videos I've seen were all the same. I noticed yours was different. It looks way fucking better. Rush, non-stop disruption. Yeah, man. The fucking best, dog. Rush says, I don't know how to picture it in my head before painting. Yeah, neither do I. Like, basically the airbrush, if I can hit it with the airbrush, that would light go. You know what I'm saying? I hardly ever, I just think of like, what would subvert your expectation? What can I do that you wouldn't expect? That's basically my entire motivation. And then there's like other secrets in there, you know, of like dramatic airbrushing techniques and things like that, so I can really push the transition. But mostly I just figure out how to make it look like something that nobody else is doing. So that's why we're doing like a 30K Defiler. Alright, we did some sub-assembly. We're doing our skin in this like, you know, Blastoise blue belly. And then we'll have our big red turret. And there's also, I think there's armor panels that go here that block his belly a little bit. I'm gonna leave him off. I've got him sub-assembled. I don't think I think I want his belly to ride. You know? And then step 2, you know, incorporating the white front claws with the red back claws, I think is another subversion of expectation. So that's pretty much that's really all I care about. Like my Chaos Army, the Edgelords, you know, that's how I paint that. Pimp Juice says, I've been working on House Hawkshroud Castellan just with a pink spray paint and white zenithal, and then Imperial Fist Yellow over top. See, that's a good trick. Nice pink spray paint, last with white, get hit with Imperial Fist Yellow. See, you're going to get a decent result from that because the problem yellow has is yellow doesn't adhere well to most things, and if it's informed by black, it will always look like shit. So it wants to be informed by white. But if you want some transitions, the pink is complementary color that'll give you some depth. You do that same thing, Pimp Juice, but like dopely with an airbrush, you'll get even more wild shit out of it. Zenwo says, do you do what you wouldn't expect? Good game strat too. That's right. It's like that's a good fucking point, dog. So on the inside, let's figure out how we can just kind of cover our bases on the side. So here's what I'm thinking. We got. I want to get some black. Some good old cold black. And lady recently organized my shit. I was out of town. I had to find the black. That's it. Oh. Nope. Go black, will you? Got it. Okay, got some black down here. We'll take this like small beat up little dry brush. Just scrub that in. Up to our bronze. Like that. Again, you can see it from the back. We're going to get one claw on them, looking the way we want, before we do the other claw. So I noticed that you just listened to the podcast and why stories are awesome. Yeah, dude. San Diego Comic-Con sounded like a blast. You think the next podcast should be how the data slate saved 11? With it. So I already know that what I'm gonna want to do here. Maybe take some silver. Fucking cat hand, bro. I'll take a little bit of just straight up silver. Shove some in. This is dark silver actually. And I got like a nice texture going. Like that. That's that up. That's chilling. Let's grab one of these red claws. Be efficient. Hear me out. Changes to force disposition increase the list flexibility 100-fold. Vengeful host as 1 point detachment made Space Marine list so much more flexible. See that? Previously, the one attachments were all just one disposition. Now almost all of them are available. Yeah, now you can kind of pick it. Now you got to pick. Got the Banehammer? Yep. Went on early. Try to skate past the fucking internet. Let's grab some dark bronze. A little bit of one step. Let's see, we got our big brush. A little tricky to hold. I did not rotate for that heart pull, so I had to concede it was risky. A little moisture on the brush, big flat area. Go. Let's invert. Because, bro, I can't even rack up work till 5:30. Starting 5 every day now. I'm experimenting with it. Van Hammer, I'm experimenting. We did the podcast early, too. And I'm not, regardless of what happens, it won't be permanent, Van Hammer. I don't like it. Like starting at the times I had picked. I'm just doing it until we get out of this summer bullshit. General, what kind of clip am I using? Yeah, just a roach clip. Bendy roach clip with a magnet. Back. Catch this while the other one's drying. Eileen just left to her friend's house. A kind of a wine and pizza night situation. Trying to keep her mind off of the bad summer she's had. Next big fun thing, Van Hammer, is just got the letter in the mail that says healthcare runs out. Like 3 days. Kenny. That's right. The 7 to 8 o'clock internet fucking in. Recoil. We can pop this off and then we'll disengage roach clip. And that dry. Base coats. This side, gotta make sure to catch this rim right here. The old rim job. Oh no. Bad did I fuck up? How bad did I fuck up? Got a piece of bronze right on my red paint. A little one step. Now, let it ride. I have to fix it. I have to fix it. I was gonna try to erase it, but I didn't want to spread the metallic flecks all over the model. So I'm just gonna let it ride. Brush turned on me. Trying to find a Dark Eldar list you like. So you can use Disruption. We'll start. Test that out. All right, so we used what, dark purple, the Joro. How are you? Chilling. Okay, so I need to repair a little bit of that red. So we use dark purple, use this. At some point I use transparent red. Also use some of this dark crimson. Those are all right there. Kind of feel like just okay, just a little dotless brush. Rush nonstop says was able to cop the Expedite set. Oh, that's sick, dude. Hold on. Missed a piece right here. All right, so we got bronze on our red fade right here. You see it? So let's see if we can get back to, that was the base coat. This got introduced. This got filtered over. Something about this. Get a little coat, little cover. It's gonna be not opaque enough to completely hide the nature, fucking bronze. But I suspect it's a good start. When we zoomed in or focused, there we go. That's good. So, more red. Water. Running the old heart pull. Try to keep our little transition intact. I might get a little bit more ambitious. Our dark purple. Crimson. Send that raw dog right over the patch. And then move into this color we made. Okay, it's good enough for right now. We'll be painting Juro and on that Defiler. 1 second on this. My man Gravity's a theory.
Currently on vacation. Here's a few bucks for whatever.
I get some love in chat. My man Gravity's a theory. What's your vacation? First off, thank you. Taking some black right here. Happy for you, man. Promise not to use that money to buy a bunch of beers. Mean it this time. Send the black in right here. Family visit coastal Michigan. Just got off the boat. You got drunk on a boat? Hell yeah, dude. That's the best. Like my favorite thing to do, man. All right, Juro. So the Defiler right here. So I want to see now that should be good enough. Yep, so I can put that on them. It's gonna be a lot easier to mess with it while it's on them, because then I know what I need to do, what I need to not do. So, but a lot of people didn't even settle some of this guy. We did. So we'll throw a little super glue right here. So we can feel that out. Yep. So now it looks good from angles. Then you can clean up that trim later. Big old turret, and we did a lot of sub-assembly on this to maximize our airbrushing across this. Because the top stuff is just, you know, straightforward airbrushing, but all this, like between the exoskeleton and the body, it's gonna be a bit of a pain in the dick. We've got two front claws are white, grabs the theory, and the side claws are red. Let's take a look what I want to do here. The brush I was using. Got some dark silver. We're just gonna stipple it on with this blown out dry brush. so that if you kind of happen to peek around the corner, it look like beat up black and metal. But you really can't see this part, but you see enough of it that if I didn't at least make it really dark and sketchy, it'd be a problem. What is this thing? Kajuro, it's a demon engine. It's got like a face, big ass guns, big whip arm. The old Defiler. This is the head. Or this is the torso. That's his little face. Goes in here. He's got his belly gun. And he's got like a big cannon and like a big whip arm. Which would magnetize. So to me, most of the work is gonna get sunk into this part of the model, the crab chassis, right? And it's like his demon flesh and everything. Most of it's gonna be here, but it's literally and figuratively because of just viewing angles. This piece on top will literally and figuratively overshadow this part of the bottom. So we're not gonna go too hard here. We've done enough. We're gonna make sure the claws, the claw armor looks really good. This is all just like ghetto dry brush techniques. This is where we're gonna put a lot of hours in the top part. But if I glued all that together, it would have made this shit a nightmare. A lot of defilers on the internet look pretty good, but a lot of them also have like the skin looks pretty shit. But I'm waiting for that to dry. Glue it on. Then we'll take a whip sesh. Chilled Enderman. What's up, buddy? That's right, Zen Helper, the walking eye from Venture Brothers. The Jaro, yeah, it's pretty base. Its base is how big its fucking base is, man. It's fucking massive. Like here's like a 40mm base. It's substantial. Blue right there. I just want to see that just like that alternating, right? Because the 30K 1000 Suns, they got like white shoulders and things like that, accents. So big claw white accent, little claw red accent. I think that's already looking pretty sick. Who was asking about like, you know, Rush? See like the highlights on the bottom. See, I think to me that's more interesting. This is loose right here. This thing's gonna pop out at some point. But we'll let it break on its own. Ow. I think I messed up. I popped this off still. Yep, that's why I use super glue, guys. And then seat that right. Notice I didn't have it seated correct. Oh, still not. There we go. It was riding too high. Now I'm happy. Did I highlight the white too? Rush asked? Yeah. It was actually, this was the base coat. Was this primer? And then we just used straight up white ink to highlight it. White can be annoying like that. Because you want there to be a transition, but it can't be too much or it's not white, right? So we've got like have a nice little like dirty off white built into a nice crisp white, but it's still more cream than white. So that looks good with crimson. That's just like an old graphic design trick. Cream and crimson. Chilled says, is it okay to airbrush prime black, then use air Mephiston red or corn red for my berserkers? Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you want to start something, you know, whatever's the darker red, you know, like it can be prime black, hit it with the darker red, hit it with the brighter red. A lot of times I suggest using like a dark brown if you can do something like that, like a mahogany spectrum. So like have your base coat be that, then switch to your red blasted. It's gonna be low on transition, but berserkers are a little tricky anyway, because unless you're really precise with your airbrush, you're not really gonna get a good transition, because once you're done cutting the metal away, you're gonna realize that like the little spot that was red is so microscopic. Hey, you probably did this big highlight, thought it was sick, and then when you erased it with the metal, the gold trim, you're like, oh, it's just red. So, berserkers, don't overthink it, right? Just get it red. Brush says, it looks incredible. Did you spray that white on it? The white claw? We're just talking about? Yeah. Like most of what you're looking at, and I just posted the video too. It's all the VODs here, long form, but I just posted on Patreon one big mega video of where we are right now, and I cut all the bullshit out. Like right now where I'm talking, that's not like, it's just me painting, right? So that just, so from the beginning to this moment, just published on Patreon, edited. A lot of tricks. Most of my shit is about sneaky tricks. Yeah, like when I did the red though, the red had a lot of. I'm always trying to make something new. I've got 1,000 red tutorials on Patreon. Blue to reds, brown to reds, greens to reds. Got it all. Cold shadows, warm highlights, everything. But this, I was like, well, we've done all those reds, so we gotta do something new. And so what we did was dark purple primer, dark crimson, which is actually gloss. And then from once we got like that married together, like dark purple plus crimson, then pure crimson. Then once we got that set up, we dumped the pot, did a bunch of pre-highlighting with white ink, then we went to transparent red, and then refiltered the entire piece. So we created a new red that we never used before. And when I do stuff like that, it falls in the ultra red spectrum, which we have like a whole definition for. So red is notoriously tricky for a lot of people. I've got a lot of speed hacks for it. You could have done much of what I just done here with the old mahogany to bolt pyro trick. Definitely recommend leaving the GW ecosystem as soon as possible. Paints. But I'm gonna go hit the head, grab a drink, exclamation point whip. If you're new here, join my Discord server. We'll take a look at your works in progress together as a community. Offer comments and criticisms. BRB, give me like 2. back. Took me longer to get down and up. See what's going on here. Got some whips. Rush, thanks, man. Appreciate you considering my Patreon page. Dark Jameson, what's up, man? Oh. All right. Shout out to Gravity's Theory, getting drunk on a boat. Let's see. My man Disco, Mateo. Mateo, working on that Forge Fiend for your Black Legion. Look how clean that is. It's good old-fashioned trim work and skin. What black is that? Is that just straight up black? That's good. Chill Dennerman says, is the $10 option include the videos? Is that a question? Like, yeah, like you get like everything for $10. There's almost nothing behind the other paywalls. The other paywalls are like for consulting and classes. That's just straight up like primer Abaddon Black GW. A good looking black. That speck of dust. Oh, you just airbrush that joint? That's clean, brother. Jumping back into chaos. Disco. Are you back on the cultist train? How many cultists have you painted now? Like 7? You almost did a squad by now. Dark Jameson says, if I do a few more lessons, could you assist me on a huge dragon? It's funny, I did that for Fly Monkey Paints. That was like actually his 301 project. It's a dragon. So, did we ever do 201? Dark Jameson? Did we ever do the effects, blazing and everything? Yeah. So yeah, you can sign. That's just a 301 project. In your post-course assessment form, leaving 201, and your pre-course assessment form, entering 301, there's a way to fill that out, Dr. Jameson, so like you kind of get yourself in order, like what you're trying to do. And I want to paint Big Dragon is a possibility, right? Like that's like some people, I want to paint a Kill Team box. I want to enter Golden Demon. Some people, I want to be a commission painter. You know what I mean? Like, so it's relatively straightforward project. Yeah, so it's literally Dr. Jameson. The hand holding, that's literally what 301 is. 301 is like someone holding you accountable, and so that you don't forget your own project goals and help you design them and strategize. Not everyone goes in 301. I'd say like less than half of graduates. Disco, the old disco chop. World famous. Yeah, Dart Jameson, you don't need to fill out the forms or nothing. You already figured out your project. Hey, Banhammer, can you make me Golden Demon worthy, Senpai? He's like, I would like to enter and lose a Golden Demon. I mean, like, isn't that the problem? Is like everyone loses except like one guy? A notable entry? Oh yeah, you're probably already you're good. You can do that right now, Hammer. Rush says, for Larian, do you mostly stay away from speed paints? I 99.9% of the time stay away from speed paints. For all things. Banhammer, let's see. He did it. All the shields and their dudes. That's dope. Hold on, let me turn this fan off. This fan is fucking me up right now. Get an earache. There we go. The old magenta yellow. I have to figure out his formula precisely for upcoming project. You sat down and dropped another 150 hours or something. If I sat down and dropped another 150 hours on something like I did with Morty, or using what I've learned in the last year and a half, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Morty is already there, and then apply what you've, like your new workflow. Should be fine. Love it. Looking good. Darv Jameson, there it is. Over at Jim Lee's booth. Look at that. That's so sick. That's pretty fucking cool, man. Van Hammer. Knocking out some ghosts. Back on the ghost train. Chill Denderman, that was San Diego Comic-Con. And Hammer. Gotta do a few to round out Spearhead. Back on the ghost train. You and that AOS nonsense. Almost time to get back into 40K. Anybody else got some whips? Exclamation point, whip, anything goes. Want to get those Death Guard back on the table, Banhammer. Exclamation point, pogs. Those new pogs are in production. Redeemable in our redemption store. We're gonna catch up on shipping next month after the 1st. Because at the starting kind of like the 1st, Eileen works here now. So it's gonna be like all hands on deck to pay bills. So we're gonna start fulfilling our summer shipments. Few days. Pogs should be coming in soon. Got all the old Pogs to send out still. All the swag. I got the Ford Ranger emblem. Next month is big because it's going to be our 10-year anniversary on Twitch. So I'm talking to Game Envy, Monument Hobbies, and Elrick's Hobbies. Throw down gift codes, like $20 and $50 codes. Give away on the 18th. And as always, we're running an exclamation point youpick. Every $100 donated. Shut this down. Let's get back on this Defiler train. All right. Let's figure out, let's problem solve this white claw. Nice, this white claw. So, what I'm thinking is, I want to get cute. So, let's dig back into the one step. I've got, of course, a box ripping. I think I might be the first guy ripping it. One step set 2, mind my hobbies. I don't like any of this. Check this one out. This looks kind of interesting. I'm gonna crack it. Holy Grail. What's up, man? My new guy. So, this is the new One Step Series 2 Bronze Yellow. I want to see what this looks like. This is actually kind of intriguing to me. Let's see what it looks like right here. Okay. So I think this might actually be kind of interesting for this. So instead of our normal pin washing technique, oh, but Holy Grail just showed up, and I was just talking to him about pin washing. Same guy? You're my guy I'm talking to on Discord right now? This is like the opposite of what I wanted to show him. This is some nonsense. This is just me making up content for the one steps. What I would really do is I would get back to the paint that we based that with, which is this 2. Then I would do something to make that darker. Chill Dead Man, the one step are Monument Hobbies speed paints. They're different than like other speed paints though, in the fact that this medium is the only difference between what makes the paint a one step or not. So you could just buy the medium. You want to just use it that way. What I'm thinking is, okay, so in reality, I would take a color like this, which make dark things darker, right? And I wanted to make it yellower too. This is darker than what we have there, but also the rust is darker. But what I would do is I would add some of the taupe to it because that's actually what's in this. So I would use the paint that we already established in our base coat phase to make this mix right here more respectful. Like some of that puddle over here. Not just looking at it. Get some of the medium. Let's see. Let's take that. So what I want to do is I want to smash this. Yo, player Jay, what up, player? Into the recesses. I use the heart pull technique. I'm going to run it right up against the bronze. Like so. Using our signature brush stroke. Where we introduce a nice recess shade. Separating the two parts of the pad itself. We don't want this bronze to bleed into the white or the white to bleed into the bronze. So this is our separator. And so rotate, heart pull. Always be rotating. We built respect and we're making the dark stuff darker. You gotta be patient with white like this. And we're using a healthy amount of one-step medium, which is giving us some good flow, and it's neutralizing some of the opacity. So good miniatures are about contrast, and you need frames of borders to separate sections of the model. I try to work off the safe side, so my brush lean is into the crevasse. Rotate. Jesse, what are you talking about, man? You don't know anything about being hot. You live in Canada, bro. And you're literally tiny. When's the last time your body's been hot? So now we have framed that trim. I can't tell you this, holy grail, this is one of the most important things you can do, is making the dark stuff dark and framing the borders like that. Read and pray. It says, Kevin gets hot, but Bucky don't get hot. Bro, it was raining today, and it was 94 while it was raining. Okay, so I've got to get more chill. So we're going to grab more. One step. We want to get inside these recesses now. See, it's got these streaks. We've lowered the opacity further. Okay, so that be looking good. Where's the brush? Player J, you live in Miami now? See if I can find some bolts at Timmy White. I'm just teasing you, man. Bolt titanium white. One step. Little two. A little respect. Use a heart pull. Gotta clean that up. Right there. More white. More one step. What we're doing is we're kind of targeting underneath. I think this is actually raised. That's weird. Okay. But a big part of what we're trying to do here, Holy Grail, is we want to do an inner panel edge highlight. So you got to run right against the line we just drew. High opacity. I created respect by putting the white and the tube together. Don't erase your pin wash. It's got to work with your pin wash. Looking good. So as we move lower into the white real estate, we want to use more white. Little 8s and 0. Like brush pressure. Opacity, low moisture. Rotate. Gonna back up. Heart pull. Rotate. Got a little out of bounds right there. Okay. Run back to the top. Slightly in right here. Rinse it. Run back to this slop we made earlier. Or the pin wash. These front crab claws are kind of one of the most crucial money shots. So you want to make sure these look nice and clean. Let's rinse that. Pick up more bold titanium white. Sneak it right here. High opacity, low moisture. Want to see, this is tricky. There's a, see how we created that shade right there? I'd like to get a line right here. I don't know what my best approach is though. It's actually super round. I don't think that we can trace that. Just run a heart pull right there. Using some one step. Grab a little of the tube. Let's remember, it's just white plus tube. Lower the opacity. Use that to clean some of this up. There's a little bit of a filter. Captain Van Hammer, did you just donate 31 subs? If you just got gifted a sub because Captain Van Hammer probably just gifted you a sub, show your man some love. I've never seen that before. Van Hammer, are you like the sub gifting champion? Isn't there like a leaderboard for that? We gotta go to this screen. Yeah, I had to switch screens, Van Hammer. Let's run it back to pure white for Van Hammer. So getting that, so white is dope because you box it out. That's where it gets its dopeness from. I want to get a better under highlight right here. On that scratch. Let's rinse that down. He's like, I just like the sound. Joe MN, what's up, brother? JB Hunter in the chat, what's up, man? So let's go back to the bronze now, right? So we have dark bronze in there. Let's get some light bronze. Dead Nerve. Chilled Enderman with this sub champion in my stream right there. So here's the bright. And I'm gonna use, we did this before. I take a little rich gold. So I want to yellow it up a little bit and brighten it. So we're using the bright bronze and the gold. Joe, he's like, Kenny, just an old, tired senior citizen. Love painting. I'm with you, dog. So, Joe, I'm going to take some of the dark bronze, some of the light bronze. I'm going to yellow it up with some gold. And I'm going to use this to highlight some of these focal points on this trim. This is a nice respectful highlight, Joe. And let's crank it up with some more light bronze. Shout out to Banhammer. It's just gonna be that sound for a while, guys. I'm taking that light bronze. Making sure our peaks nice and shiny. We're gonna run a tracer. Repray. Posted your wit of your little OSL guy. See, when you got trim that's like this gangster, you gotta make sure you've got some transitions. And we're just, remember, we just hit it with dark bronze, so we're using light bronze and gold to kind of create our respectful highlight game. But pure bright bronze. Do those final little pops. Right there. Using some tracer technique and heart pull. Big shocker. One start spamming, then emotes. We all subscribe now. Banhammer. Love you, dog. And so, just for like a little bit here at the end. Banhammer.
For the next 10 minutes, I'm matching donations. Show Kenny love. He teaches US paint secrets.
Banhammer, he says, for the next 10 minutes, I'm matching donations. Show Kenny love. He teaches us paint secrets. Bro. I am touched, brother. Thank you. I'm touched. That is a bold and generous statement. I get some love in chat from my man Banhammer. Banhammer, I'm using a straight silver tech to push it a little further and this is all metallic paint, no wash, Vanhammer. Right? So, just a lesson to some of the new guys. If you want your metal to look insane, shiny, and reflective, you don't want to necessarily just dump a bunch of wash on it. You'll mute that shine. I plan on using some wash, undoubtedly. But for something this thick, like look at the girth of that trim. We're just going to let the metallic paint do the talking. Goat Boy, or JB Hunter just hit the follow. Oh man, Goat Boy just threw down a 26 spot. Get some strong man love in chat. For Goat Boy, Colin, Vanhammer, out. Vanhammer matched it. Goat dollars.
GOATDOLLARS.
Bro, the speech to text bot doesn't even know about goat dollars, bro. Making some love in chat. That's my man, Goat Boy. That's my man. Vanhammer, you can't forget about him. Goaty Bucks. I like Goaty Bucks. And you see that, Vanhammer, and any of our new people, how that metal starts to look real good. This is just dark bronze, bright bronze, some gold, and some silver. That's some of the best advice I can give when using true metallics. Is don't lean on the wash as much as you lean on the metallic. Vanhammer, you broke it. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to take some of that pin wash slurry we made, which I really dig. I feel like I messed up in a couple spots, but I'm not really seeing it now. Feels good now. Speck of dust. Now, my real question is, do I take... Do I use verdigris on this? I don't think I want to set that precedent. I think I want to take the black one step we used and one step medium. I don't think I want to set that precedent. I think I just want to take some black. I want to lower the opacity and catch some of these bolts, some of these nuts. And give them a nice little nut wash. Shout out to Go Boy Vanhammer for price matching donations. Vanhammer, I was going to ask you if you wanted to get in on the 10-year Van Hammer also battle ready boxes. Check them out. We have a link for them. So I just put a dark ring around all that. Run it back to bronze and silver. Feel me on that, go boy. Verdigris will be a little out of place. So we use black. But I'm also thinking did I already pull this out? Let's check it out. Dark brown. Brand new. Brand new. Van Hammer. Go boy. Gravity's a theory. Drunk on a boat. So I put some black around those nuts. Let's take a look at the new dark brown. Get some medium. I have a feeling stipple some of this around. Break it up a little bit. Gotta create a little bit of distress. Not leaning entirely on black now, just some brown. Like it? No, I think there's something I do need to do, I think. So I think we need to take some of this. Lower the shit out of the opacity with a ton of one step. And I do think we have to get a little ambitious here. I think we need to drag streak here and here. War Pigment, 84 months. What's up, brother? Lowering the opacity more. Create a little stain up there. Now I want to take some, now I want to rinse that. Take some of the tube. Right? This is our original base coat. And I want to oppose some of this. Let's run it back to some gold titanium white war pigment. Let's go back to this inner panel. With a high opacity, low moisture. Heart pull. There. I like that. I like what we're getting with that. Let's rinse that down. Let's take a little bit of the straight silver. That's a clean edge right there. I'm sinking effort into these claws because they are, like I said, they are such a focal point. The two front claws are clutch to the overall aesthetic of this model. And so getting one claw set up and then also showing how it looks with the follow-up reds, I think is necessary. Really shows you how sick it actually is. For our 30K Defiler, 30K 1K Suns. Heresy era. We did get to rip some of these brand new one steps. Here, let me take a quick break. Get some of that set up. Big shout out to my man Captain Banehammer. He gifted 31 subs to chat. So remember, if you got gifted a sub or a resub, that's your boy right there. He also said that for the next 10 minutes, he's matching donations. Said that 15 minutes ago, so his challenge has ended. And Goat Boy took him up on it, and then he matched it. So I want to say thank you for that. That's extremely generous, brother. So anyone got some whips? Repray said he has something for me. Exclamation point whip if you're just tuning in. Let's take a look. Man, this Defiler's looking good. Can't wait to get the red on top. And we're going to have some white shoulders as well. And we did get some Defiler content uploaded to Patreon. It's in there right now. So I took all the painting content to up to now and edited a long form, cut all the bullshit out. That's up. White Claw, the champagne of malt beverages. Bro, are we calling this guy White Claw? Been a while since we named one of these guys. Good old White Claw. Let's see here. Free of prey. I was thinking of putting some bright spots on them, like bullet holes outside, letting beams of sunlight in. Still darkening uniform at the bottom. Power pant. Exaggerated edge highlights because of gear. Green powder coat. Shit. Like the armor plates just look black under red light. Now you're going places. Oh, you doing like his little blue eye too? His little laser scope? Bro, look at you. Now, what's actually casting this light? It's off screen. Right? So yeah, the problem with it's a red emergency light off screen. So the problem is that on 2D effects on 3D surfaces, if you don't see where it's coming from, it's hard to sell. So environmental lighting usually needs some type of little like diorama to go with it, or your eye doesn't see the effect, because normally if something's red because a light source is hitting it, like you see it's happening with your eyes, like it's happening. But here you've taken him out of his environment and you're trying to sell my eye on it. So if you really want to sell the environmental lighting, you need to give him a little diorama. I'm not saying you can't sell it. Van Hammer says, episode 3 of Miniature Masters. Not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying it's a harder sell. Like this red's a bit opaque. You want to be careful with that. You got to remember that when you're doing an OSL, if the red is actually opaque, that red is so fucking bright, that light is so bright, you're blind. You know what I mean? And yeah, and Banhammer picks up a good point. You have to sell it too, you need to like really darken up like the effect I've seen where it's like the light's hitting it and then they have it like right behind where the light ends. If it's really harsh light, is dark. Like it's immediately dark. Because at least your eye understands that effect, right? Banhammer, yeah. And as Banhammer says, if red is the only light source and you were using like a red light to like see it, you could just flip the script and say, okay, he's standing in a literally pitch black hallway lit by red light. And so then just make him a cardboard box hallway right? Turn the lights off in your room and shine your red light on them. Or whatever. Fix it. Take a picture of them from behind and from the front, like through your little cardboard hallway, so you can see how it's bouncing and creating light in the front too. Just take pictures on your iPhone and then just put them up on screen and just try to do that. It's hard to imagine. If you're actually trying to make it look like real life, you definitely want a reference. Might even be able to make AI do some of it for you. But like this is all like right here on the front. This is all tasty effects, right? You have all these tasty effects on the front. And in the back, we're losing it because we don't have an effect, right? Red, and you picked a hard color too. You picked red. Van Hammer says that he thinks, but the thing is, red is weird because of the human eye. Reds, we have like, you know, rods and cones and shit. And I'm not a scientist either. I've heard it explained to me by a scientist once that why red is hard to see value in is because we lack the spectrum. JB Hunter says, thank you so much for the tip. So new to this. I don't even know like what brushes to buy or anything. J Dubs exclamation point Monument. Just get everything Monument. It's a one-stop shop for paints and brushes. I've got a code. You don't need to go, you don't want to go like 10 different places. That's just annoying and frustrating. There's shit's heat. Hey, get an airbrush as soon as you can, J-Dubs, if you don't have one. That's what's like. That's why my Defiler looks sick. And stick it out here. Got a million videos on Patreon, and I also offer classes. So check out my Patreon page too. Teach 5 days a week. It's too late, Banhammer. We're pretty sad now. J-Dubs, you have a cheap Harbor Freight one from when you used to paint jerk baits and fishing baits. I got some jerk bait. I love that word. Joe MN. Oh, and my man Buddy Funster. Got bullied you again. Oh yeah, did you put your little dudes in? Oh yeah, they don't look ridiculous. Now that he's actually like holding something. I mean, that guy's still on crack. Is this the crack guy? No. That's the guy. Yes. That's my guy. The best one. Yeah, for sure. We need an emote of that guy. The man is on fucking PCP. Do not fix those eyes, Buddy Funston. That's why we love him. Telling a story with those eyes. Yep, on PCP is my preferred way to go to war. That's right. Those bonsai pills. I love that guy. His tanks be looking real good too, brother. One second. My wife just texted me. Oh, we have a giveaway to do too. I'm gonna set up a giveaway. Exclamation point raffle. Joe, painted for a contest. Out of my mind with colors. Hi from Minnesota. There we go. There you go, Reapray. Look. Now. And this starts to fall apart the same way, Reapray, if we cut out the light source. Never mind. This is better than yours. It's because, Reapray, he painted the model and then he filtered it, right? Like, low opacity is the key. Like, if your red gets opaque, it doesn't mean anything. But also, the reason why, remember I told you red's a hard sell? Alinosaurus in chat. The reason why red is a harder sell than like this is because you're used to seeing yellow and orange light. And so when you see something being tinted by orange and yellow light, your brain is like, oh yeah, I know what that is. But red, like you're never, almost never at a spot where like just red light's hitting you. So again, a harder sell. Ah, Monument raided me. So cool. Also, another thing, don't get twisted, is this model is like sick, and like a Hobo guardsman is not. Let me get some love in chat. for the monument raid. You're just tuning in. Just tuning in. Working on this Defiler using, we actually got the box breaks, some of the new one steps today. I used a bunch of them on some of this pin washing and weathering on the White Claw. This is all White Claw, by the way. We were able to use some one steps to get some coverage and some pipes. Some rust effects. We really got some solid pin washing on the White Claw with this Defiler. We used rust. The new rust one a lot. We used the dark brown, the black. Let's see. Eileen, let's take a look. Kiwi and her man hands. So this is... So she's having pizza and wine. Is this your Red Baron pizza? This is Kiwi. And Kiwi's massive fucking boxing glove mitts with 6 toes. This cat's crazy. Let's take a look at our giveaway. Muddy Funster. Finally not rigged. Do you have another picture of Kiwi? Shout out to the Monument crew for kicking it with us. As we crush out this Defiler. We got about 8 minutes left. Let's see if we can do a little bit of work on the Red Claw, because what we were trying to do is we sub-assembled all these legs and plates, but I wanted to get a good snapshot of what the 2 front White Claws and the rest being red look like. So for this red, I need to get a nice deep pin wash going. And so this red formula was made from crimson, dark purple. But I'm kind of thinking, I like the way these one steps flow. So hold on, new dark purple one step. Let's get that sorted out. I'm gonna shake it up. Set 2. Let's rip it. Yeah, you picking up wave 2 at Gen Con? So what I want to do is I want to take the new one step dark purple. I want to take some one step medium. I want to get inside that claw, up in its business. Using the heart pull. And I want to lean on the good flow to get from the one step. Using the purple, which is already embedded in this red. And you can get it on the bronze, it's fine. And it's going to give us a nice, strong border. Right here.
I gotta find y'all and remind y'all why I'm him and why y'all jump right past by y'all. When I want trash, I try y'all. Hey, respect, I'm a weapons drawn. Bring your neck like it was peppercorn. You ain't stepping with the Megadon. This ain't a jet, it's a Decepticon. Check the watch is what I set it on. Winning time is what I kept it on. I don't wanna know your records cause I have to pay respect, I'm a weapons drawn.
Sneaking right here. Got a bunch on the bronze. Like I said, that doesn't really matter. This is easily the most important part of contrast, is making the dark stuff dark. And finding a cute color to really complement it. Go. We're using a lot of one-step medium. So it's flowing into these recesses pretty well, and any mistakes we make will probably just dissolve into the real estate because of how low the opacity is and the respect we've established. We're gonna get these little scratches too. Jimmy Norris, what's up? Nice. Dark purple looks great. See, now we separate the red from the bronze. Jimmy says I placed a pox in the house of whoever came up with the chaos of 1 billion trim seconds. Well, you're looking at it wrong. Like Bannerman says. If you look at it for dollar to entertainment ratio, the best. It's the best. Now, this is where it's going to get tricky, right? So we used colors like this. See if I can get in here and get an inner panel trim edge highlight. I might actually have to go old school. Might have to just take white. I think we have to get white involved. And cut in some heart pulls.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys?
The cops! Rub your dicks on the car as you run away! We are gonna have sex in your car! It will happen again!
Chaotic, my guy. Oh, I'm getting a text. Chaotic. Let me get some strong man love and chat from my man Chaotic. Chaotic, I'm using a little of this white trick. I think I figured it out. Banhammer, you ready? Let me get some strong man love and chat for Chaotic.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Oh shit, it's Banhammer. And my man Crazy.
Just cut.
Bro, thank you guys. Now, so now you see this weird pink we created is not great. So all we're gonna do is take our transparent red, use some one-step medium, lower the opacity. And we're going to take our lowered opacity one-step, or transparent red. It rebuilds a filter over some of that. Okay, let it dry. Do it again until you get the result you want. Remember, transparent red is a little magenta. Use water. Don't use one-step medium. So we're just filtering it to get the highlight to look the way we want. You got booted. Oh, I see. Overtime forever.
Forever.
So you see, look at that, look at that, look at that electric red. Now, as we move into the lower regions, we'll probably be a little bit safer with using some of the crimson. You can see I threw a little crimson in the pot with some overtime because of my man Banhammer. Run the heart pull. Get a little bit more of the white. One second. I got a little dry tip. I feel like I want to push it a little bit out here too, Banhammer.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it.
More OVETIME.
That's right, Banhammer. And he likes it raw. Banhammer, keep me painting. I'm just pushing a couple lines out right there. Rinse that down. Go boy called it. Grab some of the transparent red, go boy. A little bit of water. Take some moisture off. Right there. A little bit of water.
Looking back when she was young, living wild and free, her life an empty book filled with magic.
So there we go. Now we've got something. Inner panel edge highlighting using the heart pull technique. We had to get a little dicey because since we use crimson and we use, which is a gloss bullshit, we used a pre-highlight strategy with white ink, and we use transparent red, there wasn't really a good go-to combo to pop those edge highlights. So we just kind of went back and recreated what we did manually by using both titanium white mixed in with those paints. Makes it a little sketchier to draw the lines, but then you can filter it back with the transparent red, which is what we ultimately did with the airbrush. So we just recreated the airbrush journey with our paintbrush, where it was a little bit more straightforward here. So we want all of the leg panels to have inner panel edge highlighting, good pin washing. I don't care about the body, but the top will also have it, because the top sits on top and you can't see the body. Yeah, you gotta spend some time. Banhammer, you're cute. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Thank you guys for everything. Banhammer, how's that looking? That's looking good, right? I don't think nobody has a pre-heresy Thousand Suns Defiler out there. The white's gonna sell it, dude. Because, yeah, you can make a red Defiler. That's easy. Red's super dope. But it's the fact that we're gonna use the Thousand Suns configuration in the kit and the red and the white accents, I think are really gonna push it over the fucking top. I think this is going to be one of the sicker defilers out there. Like I said, I think there's hip armor. When I looked at it online, I think that there's hip armor that I left off. I don't want to do anything to obscure the belly. Or maybe it's because I picked the long belly option. That to me sells it. And if you're not doing if you're not putting time into the abs, you're missing out on what is such a cool part of the fucking model. Because look, we get to use the coolness of that blue-white, that Blastoise blue. We get to use that to have cool shadows and warm highlights. Shout out to Banhammer, gifted 31 subs tonight. What a fucking absolute legend. Gravity's a Theory, who was drunk on a boat earlier. My man Goat Boy, who answered the call. For some reason, we have two different Banhammers up on the board. Let's get a raid queued up. Force Wide to go early. We're probably going to lose the internet any fucking second. Let's get a raid queued up. Dark Banhammer. Other Banhammer. Reminder, and if all of our new heads who just showed up, be up on Patreon. You can sign up for free. Start DMing me. Think about classes or consults if you want to just level skip. This weekend, or this Friday, is our month ender, and I'll be doing some giveaways. We'll give away the new POG containers. Shout out to Banhammer. Got already boxes. The raid is queued up, guys. Bring the length, the girth, the positivity on over to my man Wyatt Stream. He's going to tell you some San Diego stories, undoubtedly. He's got some good stories. Door Dog, Goat Boy, Banhammer, Coil Daddy, everyone, thank you for your support, man, especially in these fucking times. I will see you guys on Friday as always, until we meet again. Play on, players.
Yo, dog, it's the beat slap, pain on the brain. Flow the heat, but my chaos won't wane. Trace the lines fine and brushing my hand. Not a scientist, but I got the plan. Wash it down.